Doesn't matter what the regular season looks like. It's all about how you run the trials.
You declared that you would break the world record today, but you didn't even get to compete. We haven't seen you break 10 yet this season. So how does this not opportunity to run? No, these are facts.
Man, where you gonna run to?
I don't know what the issue is.
Everybody, you can tell the blocks are broken.
You got it next time. You got it, okay?
Do you feel any pressure going into trials?
Pressure?
Please have me run to the right. Please have me run.
Welcome to New York City, where the stars of track and field are here at Randall's Island. Time for one last chance to dial it in before the curtain goes up on this summer's Olympic trials.
Oh, man, where you gonna run to?
The main story of the day is, of course, the Olympic gold medal home run Fred Curley, the notable A6 athlete as we've seen sporting.
The world ain't ready, man.
Yeah, but I am.
What's good, everybody? It's the GOAT, Aaron Brown, and in this video, before this video starts, be sure to follow me on Instagram. It's linked down below in the description. But in this video, I'll be talking about how track and field is the fakest sport there is, and how it's better to be disliked in a space of track and field rather than liked. Now, in sports, usually when you see people be fan of athletes, they're a fan of athletes whether they're doing good, doing bad, being hurt, being sick, hell, suspended, anything. You're just a fan of that person, so you support them no matter what. But in track and field, it's so fake and it's so dick riding. People only support you when you're running fast, and that's it. The moment you run fast and then you can't run fast or haven't ran fast in a minute, everybody all of a sudden turn on you and they're on to dick riding the next person who's running fast. And that's why I say in track and field, it's better to be hated than to be liked, because if you're liked, more than likely it's fake love anyways, because the moment you do something or you can't produce fast times no more, they kick you to the curb and never mention you again. If they do mention you, they mention you in a negative light. Let's just take the current most accomplished 100-meter runner in the United States right now, Fred Curley. Fred Curley is an Olympic silver medalist in the 100, and he's also a world champion in the 100. And he's the only Olympic medalist in the 100 in the United States who's running. So you can say he's the most accomplished. He's the last person in the United States to run 9.7. Things of that nature. So in 2021, he got the silver at the Olympics, after most people said he was done for even dropping down to the 100. And he didn't win the trials, but he still made the team. And as time progressed, he got into better shape. And by the Olympics, he was ready to slide. And he got silver. The next year, he came and got gold at the World Championships. And then last year, he had like some hiccups in his training. He was doing a lot of traveling, so he wasn't really training as much and things of that nature. So he ran 9 seconds all year. And then he got to the semifinals at the World Championships. He ended up running 10-0. And he missed the finals by a spot. And then the whole world turned against him. They was like, oh, Fred Curley sucks, and he never was good, and blah, blah, blah. But all he did was run one bad race. So he didn't break 10 seconds that one race. Like all of a sudden, everybody forgot that he was the world champion and Olympic silver medalist. All that just went out the window. And now he's just the worst runner the United States has ever seen. And that's what I mean by track is fake. Like, it's full of dick riders. Everybody meet ride when you running fast and winning. But the moment you don't run fast, or the race you don't run fast, everybody switch up. Everybody count you out. Everybody doubt you. This year, Fred Curley opened up his season running 10:03. That's what he ran at the World Championships last year. So that just goes to show that he was in a better shape now than he was last year. Then he went overseas to China. You know how the weather be over there. So he was running 10:1 in April. And he hasn't ran 100 since April. But the rest of the United States runners, they were running 10:0 and 10:1 in April. And all of a sudden, everybody was doing predictions for the United States trials. And it was like, oh, yeah, Fred Curley probably won't make the final. He ain't been running that fast. But he hadn't ran fast since April. And when he was running, he was running the same thing the rest of the United States runners were running. I dropped my predictions on Twitter for the men's 100 for the trials, and I knew either Coleman wasn't going to make the team or Noah was going to make the team. Either one of them were going to win it or not make the team. And these are my predictions. And there was a lot of people in the comments and quote tweeting talking about Fred having ran fast and he ain't broke 10. But I was like, Kenny haven't broke 10 legal this year either. And Coleman only ran 9.95. And if Coleman was running 10.1 at the same time Fred was running 10.1, what makes you think Fred ain't got better and everybody else just got better? And it was just common logic. So it was like people with you when you running fast times at the moment, especially fast times when it don't matter. But the moment you don't run as fast as people want you to, they kick you to the curb and they just show you that they support for you was fake the whole time. See, if I'm supporting somebody, I'm supporting them no matter what, whether they running fast, whether they running slow, whether they suspended, whether they whatever. Like, I'm supporting them no matter what. And that just goes to show you how fake track is. And I also made a tweet. I said, if Fred Curley comes out in Nikes today, does he make the team? And this guy said he ain't making it with or without Nikes. And I can guarantee you, a year and a half ago, bro wouldn't have dared open his mouth to say no shit like this. But then, even then, I know at 100% or barely training, there's not 3 people in the United States beating Fred. Another example is my boy Sean. Like, everybody knows Sean. He's been in the NCAA since 2020. He's had opportunities to go out there and win national titles, and he just never did it. And people always support Sean and tell him how good he is and be in his comments talking about my glorious king until he go out to the nationals and he don't win. Then it all of a sudden be Sean sucks, Sean rolled, Sean trash, and just things of that nature. But these be the same guys that be calling them big bro and teach me your ways and I want to be just like you when I get older. But the moment they don't win, they the worst person on earth. And that's just what I don't respect about track, nor the people who watch or support track. It's fake, and people only with you when you doing good. Other than that, they ain't fucking with you. Then you got guys like Connor Burns, Simeon Bourbon, Cade Flat, Will Sumner, guys who were really sliding when they were in high school. I'm talking about they had all the fans, all the people supporting, all their people looking up to them. And then they get to college, and the majority of them hurt. Then all of a sudden, everybody talking about how rolled they are, how they done fell off, instead of just supporting them. Because if you still support them, that'll give them the motivation to get back healthy and get to where they were and even beyond where they were. And see, I rock with a lot of these guys like Cade and Connor, and I hit them up and like, hey, bro, you good? Like on some non-track stuff, because I was supporting them when they running fast. And when they not running fast, it's the same thing, because at the end of the day is going to end and track is going to end as well. So if people only like you for how fast you can run at the moment, what's the purpose of ever running fast? Because there's going to be a day where you can't run that fast. And everybody in the sport is going to hate you. So that's not even something you should even aim to do. Now, I'm a really decent runner in my own right. I done ran 45 in the 400, 20.5 in the 200, 20.7 indoor, 670 in the 60, 10.2 in the 100. But when I came in this game, I didn't come in this game to be liked by anyone. That's why I came in as the most hated. I came in hating, and I came in wanted to be hated, because I learned when people start off loving you, they gonna end up hating you. And when people start off hating you, they gonna end up loving you. People started off, oh, Aaron Brown's a hater. He hate on everything. And now everybody rock with me and everybody hating. But those guys y'all started off loving just because they was running fast, y'all hate them now because they aren't running as fast, which is the fakest thing and the dumbest thing on earth. That's why I say I don't really like track. I don't like the people in track. I don't like anything about track. The fans are naive. The people have fake support. And they only gonna love you when you're doing good. Because the moment you slow down, it's over with.